That's all you need. We can just end the show already.
There you go. Go home, guys. It's over.
It doesn't get better than that song.
It's going to get worse. So what you're saying is going to get worse after that.
This goes downhill from the song.
Party on, Darth.
I can't provide better entertainment than that song.
What is that? What is that dark side that's in that clip? When
the dark side of that is the DCUC Build-A-Figure, Collect and Connect figure.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, I was so upset because my local shop posted a thing that they had a few things, including that dark side. And when I hit them up on Facebook, this was on Tuesday. I hit him on Facebook. It's like, hey, how much for the dark side? And it was the DCUC Build-A-Figure, and it was loose. And he goes, and he messaged me back $20, and I was like,
sold.
Yes, but I couldn't get there till today, and it was gone. And I was like,
$20, yeah,
$20, dude. But there was two things I messaged him about, both of which he said were $20. Now the other one's not the dark side, but look what I did get for $20.
Oh, nice.
He had both of them for $20, and he still had the Doomsday.
What's insane that he had $20 on the Collect Connect dark side? The head and waist piece alone usually sells for $60.
Yeah. He's on it for $20 freaking dollars. Both of them. I was going to buy both.
$20, like I'll take that.
Yeah, I was going to buy both. I got there today,
I'll take
and the Doomsday was gone. But at least, I mean, the dark side was gone. But
$20 for a dark side, buy that all day. You can turn around and flip it for. What's it go on eBay, like over $100?
Oh, probably. I wouldn't have flipped it though. There's no way.
All my Build-A-Figures here complete, I sell for $84.
Yeah.
Which I think is a fair price.
$20
quick before we get started.
Sorry,
Jared. If you could make me a theme song for Quinn Comics on whatever that thingy is that you do, I would greatly appreciate.
I made that one.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, the theme song is the one I made.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Or whoever wants to do it, I don't care. But I'm not that tech savvy, so.
I made a 12-second one for my channel, so.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm looking to see how much that dark side sells for.
It's gonna be more than $20.
Which dark side is it?
The Collect and Connect from Mattel.
The DC Universe Classics?
Yep. No, the big one, the Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, the big one from DC Universe Classics.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm so used to calling it DCUC. Is when you say it completely, it's like I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. I hate anagrams.
I work at a university and in IT, so everything is anagram.
I had some employees that would be like JK, LOL, blah, blah. I'm like, whoa.
Part of the things that I do is I maintain an acronym glossary.
King's English. Oh, wow, nice.
And this Mattel one is still bigger than my McFarlane one.
Yeah, well, you know.
Nice.
That's
I'm very happy. I've been wanting to get this for a while, and the cheapest I could find him, like I had one leg, and I was like trying to piece together what's the cheapest I could put him together for. It was still going to be like $55.
Yep.
Put him together.
I believe it.
That's why I don't believe in high prices. So all my Build-A-Figures complete, like I said, $84. So you're saving at least $100. That way you don't have to buy all 7 or 8 of those damn figures. It's already done.
Here's one that's sold for complete for like $80. So
I
if
think
they're selling it for $20,
$85 is a fair price. But there's a lot of people out there that don't like to use that 4-letter F word called fair. I do, you know. But if you can also get it for $20, even better. You know?
You can't be dropping F-bombs like that.
I know. Fair you, man. Fair off.
That sounds like something straight out of Wayne's World.
Right?
You see we're getting?
For $29, this still is a great figure.
Before we start talking about toys too much, did y'all see the trailer or the announcement for Spaceballs 2?
Yes. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
Yes.
I'm so happy. Granted, we're still probably 2 years off, but
2027.
It's been greenlit. It's in pre-production. They have confirmed at least Bill Pullman, Mel Brooks, obviously, and Rick Moranis will be back. Rick Moranis, who has not acted since the late 90s because his wife died and he wanted to take care of his kids, is coming back for Spaceballs, The Quest for More Money. I don't know if that's going to be the name of it, but it should be the name of it.
If it's not, Riot.
The fact that we got Mel Brooks at his age coming back, I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, there's one thing that I kind of worry about with it being so far out.
Yeah, well, he's what, 99?
My question is, and I have no idea, but I wonder if that original contract that Mel Brooks did with George Lucas in the 80s, to where like he could make the movie and make as many Star Wars references as he wanted, but he couldn't sell merchandise, if that's still in place.
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if Disney wouldn't make a deal with them to do merchandise.
Yeah, because
I would love some Spaceballs action figure.
Look, there's so many things out there. Look at Valaverse. That's almost like G.I. Joe. They're doing it. What is it? Ramen Toys. They're doing it. I'm sure they now with today's licensing, they can make Spaceball stuff.
I mean, maybe it's going to depend on. At this point, it's going to depend on Disney. It depends on what he's had to do to make this happen. Because he may have said, we want to do another one. And Disney may say, that's fine. But just like back in 80, whatever, you can't sell any merchandise.
But Lucas was totally fine with anybody doing any kind of parodies or fan movies, as long as they did it for free and didn't merchandise it.
Yeah.
Now, no idea what Disney's rules are going to be.
Yeah, who knows? So, I don't know, man. But yes, I was very, very excited.
Seeing how much of dicks Disney are when they like offered Jeremy Renner half his salary to come back for season 2 of Hawkeye. That's dicks.
Well, I mean,
I survived a horrible accident. Had to go through physical therapy and came back and finally I can do what the field that I love in acting. Oh, you're like one of the most likely vendors. We'll give you half what we paid you last time.
Well, instead of 20 million, he's only making 10. So I think he'll be fine.
He's not making anything because he told him no. He told them to go fuck themselves.
Oh, he did? Oh, I have no idea. I haven't been following that stuff.
He's like, fuck you? No.
Yeah, that was like one of my last bastions of hope for the MCU was Hawkeye. So
yeah,
that's.
I think JB's driving. I saw his head.
Oh my God! There goes the show.
Yeah, he said he was getting a new vehicle today.
What about it, fellas?
Oh, it's got a sunroof.
We're going to see a live stream of JB going to the ditch because he's watching the road.
Yeah.
Marked off into like. Woo.
So what I missed?
Hey, Jared, can we put this logo over his face? That way we don't have to see him.
The other thing we talked about is Spaceballs too.
Okay, good. All right. I figured y'all would be.
It's my fault. I brought it up.
Oh, it ain't. I knew Matt was going to bring it up eventually. So
there is one thing that is your fault on my streams. I won't be a dad.
Yeah. You're welcome.
No, I just had to pick up a vehicle. That's why I'm running late. But I'm like, yeah, I'll pop on in. I can drive while doing this.
What'd you get?
I had to get me an SUV.
Ew.
Is it a Honda Passport?
Hey, we've got a baby on the way. So we're expecting a baby.
So get a station wagon like
what is it?
decent human being.
What is it? Well, hold on a second. Hold on. We got to know what it is so we can...
Judging JB.
I didn't even hear it. My mic was muted. Let me flip my phone on. There we go. Now I can do it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I got plenty of room for the kids.
You still haven't said what it is.
What is the car?
I have to look it up.
What
You'll
is the
have to-
what
you
is
don't
the
know what
sign
kind of
in front of
car
your
How do you buy
car?
a car and not know
What
what
is
it is?
The steering wheel. What does the steering wheel say?
Nissan.
Nissan. Oh,
Yeah.
don't tell me you got a road.
Wait. Show the camera around.
Hold on. I can't. Oh, I can't turn my camera on. I'll do
You
this.
didn't get a CVT.
That's a Chevrolet.
It's
That's
a
not
Chevy. What the
Chevrolet.
fuck are you talking about?
How does he get Nissan out of that?
What'd you
Doesn't
get?
that know how to read?
Oh, you got a Traverse, didn't you?
Yes, I got a Traverse.
Okay, cool.
The word I couldn't think of the word. It escaped me. So I'm like, wait a minute. What? It started with T, but that's what.
How do you buy a car and forget to want it? This freaking call.
Yeah.
No,
I forget stuff.
Thank God.
No,
Thank
never-
God. Oh my God.
Chevy Traverses are good cars. Thank
Little
God it
dragon.
wasn't an Equinox. That's a piece of shit.
Jared, you know I forget stuff half the time
Traverse is just
anyway.
a bigger
so-
Equinox.
Hey, JB, did they give you a white cone hat to wear as well?
No.
No. Okay. I'm just.
No.
I thought one of those
But I-
came free with one of those.
I
Oh,
do
yeah.
not have the stuff I bought this week with me, but I'll show it off whenever I get home. So, but I can stay popped in for a little while.
So,
No.
Are you going to like do a show by yourself, sitting in the dark room? Well, this is my toy. That I'm all
All right. So everybody but JB, what'd you get this week?
So
Well,
Ooh.
and you don't want to know the ordeal I had to go through to get this damn thing.
And I got
I'm
one.
gonna say
I
this
got one of
right
those
now.
too. It's downstairs.
Target, if you're listening, do your goddamn job and stop giving excuses. Oh, we don't have them in stock. They're street dated. We can only sell on a certain day. They were not street dated. They're exclusive, but they weren't street dated. There was no restrictions. My God, to
Well, that's not
educate,
that's
to
not a Target
educate
exclusive.
an
Yeah, it
employee
is Target exclusive.
shouldn't have to educate an employee on how to do their damn job, especially
The
when
red
you look
suit,
at the app
the red suit.
and it'll tell you how many
Superman,
are there,
Target.
There was two of them at my Walmart
down.
last weekend.
and it keeps
Not the
going
red
down.
suit.
Yes, the red suit, because I've never seen the other one.
The blue
Yeah,
one.
the red
is-
suit has actually been popping up at Targets recently. I mean, Walmart's,
The
not
red
Targets.
suit.
It's
The red suit is Target exclusive.
Yeah, well, to tell my
Target
Walmart
exclusive.
that, because there was two of them on the shelf when I went by there and picked something else up, because I don't give a shit about those.
Well, if they did that, then somebody returned them, and they swapped out the figure to the wrong store.
No, they were brand new on the shelf, gold label and everything.
Well, they're literally supposed to be Target exclusives.
Yeah.
Well, then somebody forgot to tell Walmart that, or the fucking distributor.
I have seen some people comment on Instagram that they,
Hold on, let JB talk. What was that?
I have seen. I was gonna say I have seen people comment on Instagram that Cyborg Superman has been showing up at Walmart's. So that's not wrong.
The blue one. That's where I got
red one.
an extra blue one.
The red one is. I'm telling you, there were two of them on the shelf at my Walmart when I went by there on
If
Saturday. and
that's the
Sunday last
case, great. That means more people can get them. But right now, in my area, it's Target exclusive, which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows trying to get exclusives from Target, you know what you need all the hemorrhoid cream you can get.
Yeah, I tried to buy the DC Direct Bane for the Bruce Wayne Build-A-Figure wave, and they wouldn't sell it to me.
Wait, which one?
The Bane, the Bruce Wayne Build-A-Figure wave, the Bane
Really?
for July 20th.
They're sitting on the shelves at my Target right now.
Yeah, it was on the shelf of mine, and I tried to buy it, and they would not sell it to me
Here, hold on.
because I got the
This wave, which is all of the, there we go. All of those, I bought all those probably like a month ago at my Target right here.
So
Yeah.
I got the Phantasm. I got the Phantasm right there at Target, and it was just fine. I went back, and they
It's
had
all
the
the
Bane.
same wave.
That's what I was
There you
saying.
go.
Yeah, I got it right there, and I wanted to pick up the rest of it because whatever. I'll finish building Bruce Wayne, but apparently not. Target said, not today.
Well,
They did
Oh, what'd you get?
Superman.
everything except for Hot Girl, and I have Hot Girl coming via shipping.
I still only have the Superman. I haven't gotten the rest of those yet. I need to pick them up.
I did find this.
Yep, I almost picked that one up, but then I saw all these guys, and I was like, okay, $25 or $10 a piece. I'm gonna go $10 a piece. I did get.
Dude, you know Walmart has those for $7.94.
Yes, but the only ones they had were one Metamorpho and a whole bunch of Superman.
When I went this weekend. I almost bought because they had Mr. Terrific and what's the chick's name who's not originally DC?
The Engineer.
Engineer, yeah. They had her, Mr. Terrific, and Superman. I already had Superman, and I was gonna get her and Mr. Terrific, but then I found something else I wanted more, so I put them back.
So I got Metamorpho at Walmart, and I ordered the Hot Girl from Walmart deal. And then I did get Superman. The only one I'm waiting for the Hot Girl. She should be here Tuesday, supposedly. But that's all I got for figures. I did pick up some paint that I'm going to up later. I got Tamiya matte clear because I can't find Mr. Hobby matte clear anywhere. And I got some Tamiya gray to use for primer. But that's toy adjacent. I have a whole bunch of stuff coming eventually, but
it was Jack Kirby.
Now, finally,
Ordered at Big Bad Toy Store. I missed it on Target, but I got it from Big Bad. And I'm going to touch up one of his eyebrows. It's missing some paint.
uh-oh.
Oh, whatever will I do? It's like, if only I could paint faces.
That's a shame that you don't know how to do that.
I did get the newest box of Fan Home for the Batmobile pieces. And it must be like body panels because the box was freaking huge. I just opened up, glanced at it. I thought maybe it's some GameStop or something, and I opened it up. I was like, what the hell? That's Fan Home stuff. And I have no idea what this is. Oh, okay. It says Masters of the Universe, the big box.
yeah.
What could it be? I don't remember what I ordered.
That could be considered a problem. Having a problem.
What?
If you order so
I
much,
don't have a problem. I can stop anytime. I can stop anytime I want. I can stop anytime I want.
2 hours later.
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Your connection? You've been dipping in and out.
I know I have been.
Did everybody get their Captain America and Venom pre-ordered?
Yep, I got mine
Yep.
pre-ordered on Bad. So.
Thanks to some kind gentleman that sent the link out.
Yep.
But
Hey man, I just went to check Walmart because I was waiting. I had an alarm set while I was at work yesterday. I had an alarm set so I could check it, and I happened to, like, a few hours early. I was like, I'm just gonna go see what's there, and it was there. It didn't have the picture up yet, but it was already up, and it was available for pre-order. And up the top it said 100 plus already bought since yesterday, and I was like, the fuck. So I ordered mine, and I sent you guys the link. They're like, yeah, all right, cool.
I agree.
Lone Dragon Pictures JB is more of a white panel line guy.
And you guys have the Flash collection. What Flash collection?
Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon.
I've got my stuff is mostly NECA. Flash Gordon is what mine is.
I have several of the NECA Flash Gordons figures.
I had Flash Gordon and Phantom and Ming, and God damn it, why am I blanking on his name? The best figure out of the whole group. Anyway, yeah, it was nice. But when I got out of 7-inch scale, I was like,
Lothar.
Lothar, thank you.
Lothar of the Hill People.
King Collector, yes, the Target app is awful. The scan for a price deal does not work on any of the toys in my Target. None of them. If I scan it, it just says "Oops, item not found."
That's interesting. They got the Skeletor like individually packed in its own box, like the retail box, but there's no barcode or anything on it. Nice artwork on the back.
Nice.
But was the Skeletor and the Throne was on sale in Big Bad? I mainly went for the Throne because I'll put my classics Skeletor in it. So right now he's sitting in a Mephisto Throne, knockoff Throne.
I've got that Skeletor. It did very well here at the store when it was out.
This one looks derpy because his hood's glued on around.
You can fix it. That's what you need whenever you buy a new figure. I can fix it. Oh, look at that. I love those figures, dude. Although I'm just on the Superman one, but
it's got at least as much articulation as a DCUC. I wish they were like, a quarter of an inch taller. It'd be.
Yeah, they're just slightly shorter than DCUC.
I got a new hairpiece here. Matt, want me to send this to you?
No, I'm good. I just shaved up today.
He's a little bit taller than the DC Direct McFarlane stuff. They're about the same.
Yeah. They're like true 6-inch scale, which is what the DC Direct stuff is.
Cool serpent staff. Instructions. And the
The fact that the Superman has a cloth goods cape is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a terrible cape, but.
Oh, I got 2 more things in the box. I got Frosta. Let's say this is a much better looking figure than the Masterverse one.
I just got restocks on that cartoon collection of She-Ra, Ram Man, Hordak, Triclops, and Turna.
I
just
spoke
got
too
restocks
soon.
on all those guys.
I spoke too soon, and I want to contact Big Bad see if we can get a replacement because she is cross-eyed.
Dino Spumoni, who do you message on Discord?
Dino! What's up, Dino? All right, I'll look.
Yeah, she is very, very cross-eyed. One eye is over, like, next to the edge of the tear duct. The other one's, like, where it should be.
All right, I gotta go, guys. I'm fixing to lose y'all.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. I'll be back on a little bit.
Don't wreck. He's gonna wreck.
He's gonna wreck.
And I got Lord Grasp. Yeah, I'm bummed on the Frosta. don't see nothing wrong with it.
I see what you did over there and over there.
But that's all I got.
That he's an.
Well, I did get the exclusive red Yellow Lantern Cyborg Superman. I actually got from a friend of mine, regular channel Sector 2813. He got that one, and he sent me his blue suit and the red suit. I'm gonna paint them up for him like I did with my blue suit one.
Alpha, you wish you had shorts as nice as this. Look at that. That's.
Ooh.
What do you got there?
Oh, there's Quinn back.
Welcome back, Quinn.
Hello, Quinn.
I don't know what happened. I just dropped the connection there for a second.
What size batteries does this thing take? You remember, Quinn?
D.
Double A's or triple A's?
What was that again?
You remember what size batteries this thing takes?
AAA batteries.
We got some in the kitchen.
I got some right here if you want to borrow them.
Yeah, zoom to the screen here. Thank you. Don't everybody speak up at once. Any interesting news and toy wise?
Oh man, this is going to be a bad couple of months for me. This is going to be real bad. We got Star Wars galore. We got.
Oh yeah.
There's a McFarlane multiverse figure that I am going to buy.
But holy crap! Hasbro is going to piss everybody off, or pissing everybody off for the fact. Shanna the She-Devil and Savage Lane Rogue is in a 3-pack set. It's the SDC exclusive set this year. Highly sought after figures. Oh, we're gonna make them limited and only available out like through the SDC. It's like Hasbro's like, oh, you don't like what we're making?
It is curious as to, like, okay, so while I severely disagree, I understand their reasoning for not doing a wide release at, like, you know, all retailers because they think it's too sexy to be on a toy aisle. Okay, then release it on Hasbro Pulse.
Well,
make it a Pulse exclusive. Why are you making it?
They made that statement, but then they made Tigra, who's in a bikini.
Well, they probably figure they can get away with that because technically it doesn't show skin. They could be like, that's fur or whatever. You know what I mean? There's probably some weird fucking logic to that. So look, I disagree. I think you totally can put those out on the shelves and it'll be just fine.
Oh, absolutely.
But like by their own rationale, okay, I get you don't want to put it on toy shelves in Walmart and Target, but put it on Hasbro Pulse then. Like, why not just make it a Pulse exclusive? Where at least everybody has a chance to get it, as opposed to SDCC.
About a month or so after San Diego Comic-Con, they'll be put up on there for sale anyway.
If they have any left, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a very hot item.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I already have the Sauron Build-A-Figure, so I don't need that one.
Yeah, the Sauron, nobody cares
about.
It's
also wildly sexist because, as was pointed out, Kazar's damn near naked, and they don't have a problem with his nipples showing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just don't buy it.
Oh, hold it, sir. Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Good thing. Well, I got some stuff this week.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys already saw the Doomsday. I picked up the Doomsday. I finally, I almost bought this like a year ago, or 6 months ago, I guess, when it was released. But I finally got the Batman Returns, the Spin Master.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Batman Returns. They had it at Kohl's for $6.99. So it was originally $20. And then I had to go back after getting Lex Luthor and Sinestro and pick up my Green Lantern Super Friends, because these figures are just awesome. I love these things. These things are great. And then lastly, I don't know where this came from.
That's weird.
Shit! Yeah, I did get 2 Street Fighter figures downstairs.
Look at that. It's Sagat. I feel like when I say Sagat, it's way too close to another word for YouTube.
Yeah. I don't know. Saggy tits is...
Sagat. Whatever. Anyway.
Remember, they had an issue just saying Akujinos.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
It took 6 months to get that fixed.
Box of Cannon's got a gallon of milk and some other groceries this week. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stuff coming in, but most of it isn't here yet. So. Maximum Hulk will be here Tuesday, I believe it said. I'll finally have a Hulk.
I saw somebody put a new head sculpt on that Hulk, and it looks fantastic. It's the type of head sculpt I said it should have came with. It's just mind-boggling it didn't come with that head sculpt. Find it. The dude did a phenomenal job painting it. This.
Oh yeah.
Classic Hulk head. Like, why the hell did it not come with something like that? Take screenshot. There we go. I can share this now.
Now, why couldn't we get shoulder joints like that other Hulk?
Oh, this one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's on an org body. People been putting Hulk customs on.
That's a weird looking Hulk, dude. I don't like
that.
I love this head sculpt.
The head sculpt's good. The shoulders I don't like.
I don't like the shoulders or the torso. That doesn't look like Hulk.
Well,
the head sculpt looks phenomenal. Yeah, the head sculpt's awesome. I don't like the rest of it.
I love this.
I like the head sculpt on the right. When I think Hulk, that's what I think of.
I like the teeth closed.
Mm-hmm.
The gritted teeth.
I like that head sculpt for the Spider-Man too.
Yep, that he actually replaced that too. Great artist. Look, he listed the artist that sculpted them. He painted them.
Al Capoto's got a point. The one with the mouth open looks like he's yawning. Hulk tired.
Leave Hulk alone for now.
Or he just had a fizzy beverage and he's burping.
Did we determine, by the way, because I didn't read the chat since we're speaking of Hulks. Did we determine what the best Hulk figure was? Who was it? You were asking, Sith, right?
I was asking because the Maximum Hulk was $60 on Amazon, and I don't have a Hulk, so I was contemplating.
I'm gonna be honest, like
I
am not the Hulk aficionado that Jared is. However, my recommendation, my favorite Hulk figure, is the Marvel Select. Which I freaking forget which one.
Immortal Hulk.
Is Immortal Hulk?
Yeah.
That is a perfect Hulk. I mean, granted, I understand it doesn't have the maximum articulation. But first of all, it's cheaper, and it looks better, even if it
Not
doesn't
cheaper
have
now.
all. Oh, it's not?
It's super expensive on the secondary market.
What? Oh, man. That thing used to be cheap.
Most of the Hulks end up being pretty expensive on the aftermarket, don't they?
Yep.
That's kind of what I thought. I was like, okay, the $60 is probably going to be about the same regardless of which Hulk I get. So
My only issue with the
Oh, my God. It's going for retarded prices.
told you.
What the shit?
How much is it now?
$138, $175.
I got 3 of those.
There's nothing here that's under $100. What the?
This thing's awesome.
Oh my God!
I would take that throne and turn it into a Madam Web throne. It's kind of got that spider web vibe to it. I know it's bones, but
That's got to be the most expensive Hulk figure on the market now, except for that Mecha Hulk from Toy Biz.
well, I know one Mecha Hulk that's a whole lot more expensive.
Oh yeah.
What could it be?
Oh, they got a Gray Hulk here. I forgot about that. I need to get a Gray Hulk. My Ultimate Hulk. I need an Ultimate Hulk for my Ultimate.
The Marvel Select Ultimate Hulk is limited articulation.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
The ankles don't move, the knees don't move, the elbows don't move.
Don't give a fuck. I just need it for my display.
Yeah, I have Toy Biz heads, custom Toy Biz heads on all my Immortal Hulks. I got the gritted teeth one, I got this one, and I got the open mouth. Then I got the Smart Hulk head one.
Well, if anyone wants the Super Scroll and Scroll Queen 2-pack, it's $17 on Amazon. It's cheaper for a 2-pack than a single figure. I'm only getting it for the single figure, but
they're both good figures.
Which one is
yeah,
that?
The Super Scroll and Scroll Queen 2-pack.
Yeah, $17 on Amazon.
Wow.
I'm only getting it for Spider Woman, so.
It kind of sucks. They gave her the new torso with the articulated neck, but also with breast reduction.
Yeah.
But they left the old arms on her. They didn't give her the new double joint elbow arms, and because they didn't want to sculpt the new holes in the arms for the wings. So
Yeah.
we kind of upgraded the figure, but we kind of didn't.
Yeah, I got that one coming.
Then the black suit one showed up at Ollie's for $10.
I bought that one quite a while ago.
That was too much like a Miles Morales Spider-Man.
There's a lot of Hulks to choose from, dude. I'm not saying the Maximum Hulk isn't cool. It is. But I don't know. What are you looking for in a Hulk figure?
Nothing now. I already bought the Maximum.
Oh, well,
I already because it was cheaper than any of the other Hulks, just about. And I don't know why they were charging $75 on eBay, but you can buy it right now on Amazon.
That new Hulk would be so much better without the rubber overlay. I don't like rubber overlay; it'll crack and dry over time.
Outside of that Marvel Select one, some of my favorite Hulks are all the older Toy Biz ones.
Now, I will say I like the one of the things the Maximum Hulk has over the 80th
Mm-hmm.
where the shoulders are set in a little deeper into the torso because they can do so with the rubber piece. It doesn't look so awkward when you articulate the shoulder joint. On the 80th, you get this weird, like, very narrow section where the ball joint meets the butterfly joint. So we get this weird little narrow section looking at, in certain poses. It's very obvious. It don't look good. But if you have it in like a neutral pose, it's fine, or most poses it's fine. But when you got the arm pulled back and up, that's when you really notice that awkwardness of it, where that's done.
Hey.
At least this one Hulk figure won't cut your hand.
Yeah. No danger.
You can't pinch your finger in the diaphragm joint. We lost Quinn again.
I also got the cloth goods suits.
You don't have to hate the whole Hulk so much. You have to leave, Quinn.
I don't know what it is. My thing. I think it's my internet keeps cutting out.
It's almost like when JB shows McFarlane figures and it cuts out. It's very similar. Probably because the McFarlane figures that are behind you.
It could be. You never know.
That not Target exclusive.
Oh, I was very surprised how big the boxes were for Blanca and Sagat.
Yeah.
Those sold out in probably about an hour and a half here. And I've got more on the way from another distributor, but those won't be out until the end of this month. So that just goes to show you everybody's getting their stuff late, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that 2-month period where everything was in chaos. So.
Well, a lot of my distributors have told me the stuff that we're supposed to get for fourth quarter, we probably won't get until first and second quarter of next year because so much stuff is backed up on the docks of China. So even if they started shipping today, I mean, it's going to take 9 weeks to get everything from, just the initial shipment from their shores to our stores, you know. So, and then everything's just going to be falling behind. And then by the time, February, March rolls around, Chinese New Year hits, and that's going to throw everything back again. So we'll never get caught up.
One of the things, too, that the Mortal Hulk figure looks so different from the artwork, the figure was never modeled and sculpted to be the Immortal Hulk. It was sculpted to be the Rampaging Hulk, not the Immortal Hulk. They changed the name of the figure last minute. I don't know if it's Diamond Slick's decision or Marvel's decision, because Immortal Hulk was popular in the comic, a very popular comic.
It was Immortal Hulk in my solicitations, and then they changed it to Rampaging. So I'm like, well, I don't care what you call it. You can call him Fred. It's still a good Hulk figure.
Well, that's why none of the head sculpts look like Immortal Hulk. It's meant to be a Rampaging Hulk.
Yeah, I didn't like the half cyborg head. I'm like, I'm never going to use that. Do it in the drawer.
I think people paint it up. It's still just not even good after you paint it up properly. I painted it, made it a little better. We'll never use it because I paint one of the 3 I have. And I've seen some people too, like they'd actually like glue the jaw shut so they can. This wasn't crazy about any of the head sculpts it comes with. That's why the 3 I have are not rocking any of those heads with which. The Red Hulk is basically a straight up.
This, I don't like windswept hair. If I could get it where he just looks like that, that would be perfect. But unless somebody makes a piece that I can pull this off and glue that one on, that would make him perfect for me.
The Toy Biz head is almost the same size.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to spend that much money on it. I mean, it's not that important for me, but I would. Yeah, I just don't like the whole.
Plus, the Toy Biz
hairdo
has the crown. Plus, the Toy Biz one has the crown.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about cutting it myself, but I know I'd butcher the hell out of it. I
got those cheap. The Chosen Prime. I don't know if they messed up when they listed them. They listed them at $25 a piece.
Yeah.
I bought several of them. One is I made it turn into a smart because it came with brown pants. I used it to make a smart hole. I bought a 112 scale wife beater tank top in black. Put on it. I got that one's barefoot. Then painted up with the smart hole kid to match that skin tone. I did another smart hole with a KO, and I used Juggernaut leg, feet, and it's got soft good pants that Don made. The KO Juggernaut. What you got pulled up, Matt?
Oh, okay. All right. McFarlane. The death throes of DC McFarlane. He's dropped a whole bunch of new reveals.
I will probably pick up both the spoiler, and I definitely will be picking up that night.
So superpower stuff, which I know has its own group of collectors. I like the superpower. It's not a line that I'm particularly interested in. I just don't like that scale. If there were 6-inch scale, I would totally be into it, but not into that scale. But I do like the line. They're good, fun figures. He's releasing a bunch of those. This is just clips here. So we've got Ares,
Death Metal Ares,
because
everyone loves
it. It's the same buck we got before with a different head redecoed from the. Was that a Build-A-Figure? That Ares was a Build-A-Figure? Yeah. It's a good looking sculpt.
Yeah, it looks good, but they should know by now that no one wants the death metal stuff.
No, however,
and
that's still a cool looking figure.
Yeah, it's cool, very cool looking figure. But what's crazy is the fact that high-end import company that's making those like super detailed 112 scale figures are doing death metal figures with it. It's like, why?
Yeah, nobody wants.
DC, did Warner Brothers really push that on like retailers, like where they get the license? You gotta make death metal figures.
They must have. It was. The comics were pushed hard too. It was done in Fortnite and like. I mean, the Batman Who Laughs was kind of cool for like 30 seconds, and then it got really old really fast.
So we're getting another Superboy figure.
That one's actually the 90s stuff. The one before was the modern.
Yeah, it was the more modern one. He still doesn't have the jacket or the shades that we can tell, and for some reason,
it might be soft.
His shoulder gap fillers look dumb.
They're black.
They're black. Like I get that you have a transition there, and do you make them blue, black? Like I get that, but it just
the way his shoulder fillers work, it's kind of hard to like do that kind of costume.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he comes with the jacket in a soft goods style. That's what they did with Mr. Terrific. It was like wrapped up and separate.
Maybe getting a OG Wonder Woman back when she was still into BDSM.
Silver Age, Golden Age, or Golden Age, I would assume. Yeah,
it's the BDSM age. So
I don't like that head sculpt. The face.
It's a peanut head.
Yeah, it's tiny. So we're getting her boyfriend, which I like this figure. This is a good figure. I would love for Marvel Legends to do a Captain America figure like this. Look, this looks like Captain America, to be honest.
Which Steve Rogers, kind of the same guy.
Yeah.
It's a good looking figure. I mean, don't collect the line, but it's a good looking figure. I like it.
I was still kind of hoping we'd get a Linda Carter Wonder Woman and a Lyle Wagner Steve Trevor, but that ship already sailed.
I like the spoiler. I should have just sold my Cassandra Cain. I really liked that Cassandra Cain Batgirl.
The Mattel spoiler was a pretty decent figure too, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she's like $85 now.
Really?
And the McFarlane one's $80-something. I got $80 for that figure. But
let me check my box. Let me check my totes out in the garage. I might have one of those.
You're talking about the Mattel?
The DCUC or well, DC Superheroes, I think it was.
It was DC Multiverse, blue box.
Multiverse has a Cassandra Cain.
Not
Yeah.
considered game, but
Oh, spoiler!
spoiler.
Yeah, 20 bucks,
spoiler.
dude. Brand new in package. 20 bucks.
The Cassandra Cain. I will pick up that spoiler for sure.
Yeah, it's a
Although I already
fantastic
have that.
figure.
I have that Build-A-Figure head sculpt already. But the
Yeah. No, it's a damn good looking figure too.
the Cassandra
it's a-
Cain is the one that's $80.
It's got the I actually built 2 of those Lexus so I can have one on my Apocalypse shelf so I can have them more possessed by Apocalypse.
Oh, sorry. K with a Cassandra. Spell DC Cassandra. Isn't that how you spell her name? Oh, there we go.
It's CC. Both of them are C. Oh,
There
I
you
ain't
go.
talking. I ain't
30
talking about her.
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
talking about her.
He's talking about the
I'm talking about
the
Cassandra.
Asian girl. Now she is a rare figure. She's hard to get.
I don't know.
Right there. Cassandra Cain.
Ah,
2003, $63. Is the
Yeah,
DC
she was,
Superheroes line.
The DC Superheroes. She never made the transition over to the DCUC. A lot of those got reissued in the DCUC, but she didn't.
There is a DC Direct version.
I like the colors on this Batman.
Me too. I like the head
colors
sculpt on that
The head
Batman.
sculpt looks good. The colors look good. I mean, it's the same buck that he's been using for a while now. It's Nightfall buck, which
For
is
whatever reason,
probably his best buck for Batman.
for whatever reason, the diaper piece doesn't look nearly as offensive in this one. I don't know if it's because of the utility belt or what, but it looks better.
We've got what's his name?
Monarch.
Monarch. Thank you. I mean Hawk. I mean Monarch. Sorry, 30-year-old spoiler. And
Now,
I forget
can
who
never
it was originally supposed to be. They were going to make it because they changed it at the last minute. Was it going to who was it going to be? The Monarch originally was not going to be Hawk. It was going to be somebody else, and they changed it at the last minute in the storyline.
I forgot who it was.
Cannot remember who it was. It was a more mainstream character that was supposed to have ended up being Monarch.
Captain Atom.
Captain Atom, I think. Yeah.
Was that what it was? Yeah. And then they changed it. I don't remember why, but they changed it. But yeah, so if you got that Wave Rider from a while back, you can finally get Monarch.
Which problem is though, they didn't make the
Nightwing
right
I had asked for back when I still collected this line. They're now releasing in their death throes.
Yep, I'll be picking this one up. Just
Fucking
guaranteed.
Disco
already know.
Nightwing. His I mean, by the way, his legs are still enormously too long for that upper body. Like, that looks goofy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 6-inch scale upper body on, like, ridiculously long legs. Otherwise, this is, like, probably the size of a
See what you
Vulcan
did,
buck.
man. You spoiled.
You know what I mean? Damn it, I'm sorry, Cannons.
Well, spoiler was on the screen, so I mean, you had your
Technically,
warning.
we put up the spoiler warning. See? No, but seriously, this is like at best somewhere between a Bucky cap and a Vulcan upper torso and arms
I'll be right back and get some
with
batteries.
just long ass legs on it. He looks ridiculous, but anyway, it is the costume I had wanted back when I was still collecting this line.
Yep, I got the Super Friends version right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good looking Mr. Terrific too,
Yeah, Mr. Miracle.
or Mr. Miracle. Not Mr. Terrific.
Not bad. We got Sandman. This is a nice looking figure. Now it's Joker reuse, I think, on the legs. There's some reuse going on here, but
That
overall,
looks like
pretty good.
Commissioner Gordon's body chest piece.
Might be, yeah. It looks good. I like the texture and everything on the coat. It looks good. But yeah, this is just a repaint of the last one we got. Why he still? I don't. What is the aversion to giving a true Azrael Batman figure to the masses. Like DCUC didn't do it. Mattel didn't do it.
Mayfix did.
You know, the last time he released that was the regular version, and the blue one was the Chase. And I'm like,
but it was never the original version of the Asbat suit. It's always the more armored one with the armored helmet and everything, not the original Asbat suit.
That's why I bought the Mayfix one, because I love
because that's the only one you can get. Why? I don't know why nobody else will get. That's the one everybody wants, not this one. But whatever, we're getting a redeco of this. Let's see, what else are we getting? Who is this? I don't even know who this is.
Batwing.
Batwing.
Oh, so we got Batwing before in his other costume then.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Good for you.
Luke
Batwing.
Fox or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
His son.
No. Yeah. Okay. Is it supposed to be Vampire Batman? I don't know what this is.
That's supposed to be Troika Batman, is what I heard.
Okay.
I mean,
that does not
kinda,
the black suit, yes, but the head sculpt and everything, no.
I dig the flames.
That's I mean, that's a little much.
Oh, change the green.
Oh no, green flames. That's how you know they're hotter.
So that one looks bad.
Blue.
Good, solid. Beast Boy.
I like that.
Changeling. I guess this is his Changeling era, right? This is before he went by Beast Boy.
These figures are making me wish I hadn't gotten rid of the Teen Titans multiverse figures. I had a good handful of them. It's making me kind of wish I hadn't gotten rid of them all. I like that he comes with the little rat and the snake.
Yeah.
But is that pepperoni pizza?
It is a pepperoni pizza.
Beast Boy doesn't eat pepperonis, at least not in the Teen Titans cartoon.
I don't know who this character is.
He turns into animals, so he's one person that would actually, you can understand being vegan.
Yeah, that's Mirror Master.
Yeah, the Flash villain.
Metron.
Now I'm going to get the throne.
This is
the chair, or whatever.
This is an absolutely awful looking figure and chair.
I like the chair.
That is where, like, the details molded. Where is the paint?
Well, it's always depicted being all green.
This is New Gods. This is Kirby. Where's the color? That's the most boring looking adaptation of anything Kirby's ever done I have ever seen.
I need the chair for my DCUC one.
I
hope you're going to paint it.
I bet.
I'll put some washes.
I'm willing to bet you could probably get a pretty good Mobius chair.
Did you ever see Kirby draw something like this and just have it all be one solid color? No.
The disc needs to be bigger on the back.
And that's not even a good looking.
So I got the DC Signature Series 1 loose on eBay, so I didn't get the throne. The throne was
that one is a good looking figure. This is awful.
The only issue with the
sticker on his chest.
The only issue with the old one is the fact the plastic yellows, the torso yellows. So I need to repaint the torso, mask off chest details, and airbrush it.
Yeah, no, I don't like this at all.
I need the chair for my Signature Series 1.
Deathstroke looks good. Simple, old school, classic Deathstroke. New Teen Titans era Deathstroke. Solid figure.
One thing
that is a big ass holster on the side.
Yep.
One of the things that's always glaring with his figures, though, the way he cuts the articulation is just so freaking ugly. Look at those knees.
Oh, yeah, it's McFarlane. It all looks like that.
It looks like one boot cup is taller than the other.
Yep.
Jared, I put in the private chat, I put a link to a $2.73 STL file for a Mobius chair.
All right. So that's all of that one. We also got this. So this is the McFarlane Superman. We've all seen this a million times by now, right?
Yep. I saw it. Well, I saw the not the deluxe version, but my Target had the regular one.
So this is the one we've got. Well, FonJoy's also releasing one.
And a weird 1/9 scale. It's like that's a lot of companies have been popping up with 1/9 scale stuff.
Yeah, I don't understand the scale. I will say, I think McFarlane has the better head sculpt.
Yeah.
However, this is a better looking figure all around. The cape looks better. The way the way FonJoy, you know, I feel like FonJoy is just like, hey, let's just make better McFarlane figures. Their joints look better. Their torsos look better. Details look better. The head sculpt, like, I don't know, buy this one and put that head sculpt on it. But, like, look at the difference between that cape and this cape. Just overall, this is a better looking figure.
JB, did you change your name? Are you JBFM now?
JB.
Are you a radio DJ? You're a radio DJ, aren't you?
Nope.
JBFM.
There you go.
Anyway, FonJoy's coming out with this. I don't know when this is coming out. I don't know what the price point's going to be on it. But to me, like, if I was looking for something in these scales, because let's be honest, McFarlane's, have you seen this figure in person?
Yeah,
it's about the height of a freaking Marvel Legends Captain America figure. Like, it's essentially a Marvel Legends. He's short as hell. So he's not even 1/10 scale. So if you're looking for probably something closer to what he should look like with your McFarlane collection, the FonJoy is probably closer than the fucking McFarlane one is.
1/9 would be about 8-inch, right?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah.
He would go well with my.
And since the actor is like 6'5", it would probably work just fine.
Yeah, he'll go well. He would go well with the Hyper Real Luke.
Yeah,
he's 1/9. He's 8-inch.
So, got that. Sith. What do we have here?
By Advance. I don't want the Vader, but I guess I'll take it because I will get that.
Advance that's nice.
I will be getting that.
We got the 4-pack. Those troopers look fantastic. By the way, those are the best looking snow troopers I have ever seen.
I found something in my storage that I forgot that I had.
Ooh, nice.
I picked it up for $3 at a thrift store.
That's awesome.
I think it used to fire little plastic missiles, but it's about the right size for 3 3/4 inch.
Nice.
I just bought a few hundred 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figures about a week ago, and I'm going to end up selling them all for like $4.99 a piece.
I need a list. I need to see what you got.
That's a lot of stuff, man.
Core says
I am not familiar with who these Jedi and or Sith are.
That's Barriss Offee. Mm-hmm. She was the apprentice that went evil in Clone Wars.
That's one of the guards.
Okay, yeah, I know her.
Guard. Ronan is from that Star Wars Visions anime series that wasn't very good.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I couldn't get. I think I got one episode.
He's the guy that has the droid that's wearing sandals and a straw hat.
Dude, I don't think like I said, I think I might have watched the first episode and I was like, this is not for me.
The Ronan episode was the best episode.
Aren't these 6-inch?
Yes, these are Black Series.
Yeah.
Yes.
That I want. It's $108 supposedly.
Overpriced.
Figure does not fly. Just so you know.
Well, then it's just totally not worth it. No, this is completely overpriced, but it's awesome.
It's nice. All reuse. It's no new sculpt or nothing, but I will be buying it if I can.
But does Anakin's limbs come off?
If you soak it in hot water, yes.
$65 max. You know, I mean,
actually, it's not true. The head sculpts are actually new. The head sculpts are new.
Now this I want.
This makes sense too. Ventress as the Wicked Witch.
I mean, the hat's a little ridiculous.
Well, usually what I've noticed is for like the last 5 years that they've been doing these like holiday ones, they'll drop like 4 or 5 of them, and usually one of them you're like, okay, that works, and the rest are just crap.
Last year it was the sniper that was a Nutcracker.
Yeah,
he looked pretty cool.
Yeah, he looked cool.
I didn't get those. I have the werewolf Chewbacca, the werewolf Chrysanthemum. And then I have the clone trooper in the skeleton outfit. And then for Christmas, I have the clone trooper and the gingerbread man. I definitely want this witch, and I want that glow in the dark. What is it? Royal Guard or whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
The ghost.
Fun.
Yep.
Well, you probably can find it at Walmart too, I guess.
Probably. That one I don't care for. Yeah, I just it's not enough to make me want it, you know.
If it was a little bloody, it would work for like a death.
Or if it was dirtied up, it's not even dirtied up. I'm like,
just take your brush, dip it in some red, and then flick it on there.
Yeah,
right.
Seriously, I've done that before, so it works. Just throw some blood splatter on it.
Did any of y'all ever read that zombie Star Wars book that was called, I think it was called Death Trooper?
But what I did read was Thor, Blood and Thunder.
Yeah, all Death right. Trooper. If you want a really good
Eric,
Star Wars...
I know we have talked about this before, but we've now gotten the pictures of it that came out this week.
That's Ramen Toys is like their tank, G2 Megatron colors.
And I like the let's see, there's a good picture of his helmet on here.
Is that in scale for G.I. Joe Classified?
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, now if Hasbro would make something like that, it would sell in a heartbeat. But
that's what I'm hoping their HasLab's going to be, is the Mobat.
And that could be Scrap Iron wearing that.
They can have either a Mobat, do a Mobat or Mauler.
Both
tanks, and I would. If it's the Snowcat, I'm going to pass. I don't give a crap about a Snowcat.
If anybody's interested, there's the code for it that you can scan to go to it for your own non-transformable Megatron.
Yeah, BotCon's going on this right now, so that's why that was out.
This I just thought was a cool kit bash.
Yeah, it is a good. I've seen this one. This looks good.
Yeah,
used the new
Warpath.
Yep.
Did a head and an arm swap, and got a nice X-Force cable that goes with all the other black and gray X-Force they've been releasing. So that's a cool one. I like that. Looks good. Looks good. And oh yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Nice.
Let's see. What shall we start with?
I ordered that one of those spoilers off of eBay. So
we got a Transformers stream. This is going to be a Amazon exclusive 2-pack. We get G2 recolors of Snarl and Slag. I hate that they changed his name to Slug, because in the UK, slag is a derogatory term for a hooker.
It'll always be slag to me, and I'm half British, so it doesn't bother me or offend me.
But I dig the G2 colors. They're wacky, not as wacky as those unreleased G2 color things they didn't want last year. If they did this from the get-go, I'd have been all in, like on those G2 stuff.
Yep. I mean, they look nice. Not gonna. And for the people that missed them the first time around, hey, you're able to get them in different colors too. So
hey, it's just like if you missed them in G1, you went and got the G2 ones. You got red and green.
There you go.
Nothing
wrong with that.
DNA's doing upgrade kits for the Constructicons already. We're getting new parts. We get to make a Bone Crusher as big as the rest of the Constructicons. And he still works as a with the combiner parts. Get some new hand gap fillers and hand like to be able to hide the hand so you don't have what they call visible hand syndrome, visible head syndrome and stuff. I like that. Cleans it up. Fills in the panels. It's nice. Get the trumpets from the movie.
Can a Transformer even like produce air from their mouth like that? I mean,
well, they
I
are
feel
very
like
complex
You're
organisms.
breaking the illusion, sir.
I feel like they would just have speakers that could just play the trumpet sounds. You know,
Ooh, you're trying to get technical on this.
I am okay.
Well, they do eat energon, so they have kind of like the digestive system. They can take it intravenously, or they drink it like orally, or eat it and chew it up. Like JB's eating on the stream
Like
right now.
popcorn. Oh, Energon popcorn.
We got some in-package pictures of Studio Series Megatron.
That stuff's bad for you, JB. You shouldn't eat that. It's all chemicals.
Yep.
Hey, I just got home, so I want to
It
eat.
don't matter if you got home.
It don't matter.
Chemicals.
Chemicals is chemicals. You shouldn't eat them.
I'm eating one bag. It ain't gonna kill me.
It will kill you. It will. That one bag is going to be the death of you.
Probably it's nacho cheese. I bet.
You know what the best kind of cheese is? Nacho cheese.
That's what this is.
Every day is one day closer to your next plate of nachos.
It's nacho cheese.
Unless you die before your next plate of nachos, then it's nacho lucky day.
Now, with that Megatron, that like Studio Series, the Dakar one has got theirs up for pre-order in like Hobby Link Japan. The coloration's a little different on the Dakar one. The grays are different. Those lower legs are different. A lot of people were complaining about the US one having like blue shins. You don't have that with this one. Those are gray. And
Those are a different shade of gray.
the gray plastic is different too. So I can't really tell because the dude wanted to show his face or his cool mask. But yeah, I like the Takara one a little better color-wise. Usually a little bit more premium paint too with the Takara one.
Can't eat that either, JB.
Yeah. Not without some soy sauce.
You're in the wrong country for that.
From that stream, we got the other Aerobots. We get the Firefly, and we get Skydive. Both look great in both robot and vehicle mode. We got the G2 Dinobots, and I don't care about these Age of Prime stuff. We get A3. Well, they're calling him Alphatron, but it's clearly before he was Alphatron as A3. I like it. Looks good. It's because you don't have a nice goatee. He just got a mustache. He's got the porn star stash right now.
Oh, Tryon. I thought you said Tron. I was going to say. It doesn't look anything like Tron.
This is back in his younger days when he didn't have a lot of money. He has his only bots account.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I said, the Age of Prime stuff I don't really care about, but I do like this. We their final deluxe Insecticon. It's
Cicada.
A cicada, and they called him. His original name was Venom, but for some reason they changed his name to Venom. I don't know why I couldn't copyright Venom. I guess it's not a name that you can really trademark. Maybe that's why they did that.
We don't want to get it confused with the symbiote.
Yeah, I could definitely confuse this with the Marvel symbiote character.
Clearly.
Yeah, so that's why they did it. Confusion. We get a reissue of Sandstorm, but different deco, This is based off this cartoon appearance and a reissue. He's paired up in a 2-pack as a reissue of one of the Target Master Decepticons from Titans Return.
Darude Sandstorm?
You what now?
Darude Sandstorm?
Okay.
The song, Darude Sandstorm?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. If you're making a pop culture reference, or music reference, huh? I don't know. Then we're getting like the Bayverse stuff is. I'm surprised they're still doing Bayverse stuff because that's basically dead.
Yeah.
We got a Bayverse 3-pack. You should, by this time next year, you should be able to get like at least half price or less because nobody else will buy that.
If this was like, if I was collecting toys in like 2008, I'd have been all over the Bayverse stuff. I like the first one.
Week 2 of Target Geek Out. We get Kite Man, who is only popular because that cartoon.
Harley Quinn show. And he's getting his own. He's getting or got his own TV show, a spin-off of the Harley Quinn one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's.
You know what would be great for an action figure and a character? Kite Man. What's his powers? He don't have none. He just flies around on a kite.
Yeah, he was a joke character, but he somehow ended up being less annoying than the main characters in the Harley Quinn show.
And aerodynamically, like that totally wouldn't work.
He would be Kite on the ground, man. I do like that Batman.
Nope. Yeah, we're getting the Build-A-Figure. What's the Build-A-Figure? Croc? No.
Jonah Hex.
Jonah Hex. Yeah.
I don't need that Jonah Hex though. I already got a better one.
Yeah. You got a Jonah.
But Hex. I do like that Batman.
Now this is. I think this Batman. No, it's not. It's got double joint knees. This is like a mashup of like. The original one that had like more articulation, which came with the motorcycle. It had the double knees, but it had a diaphragm joint, and this has got double knees. So I think
it comes with the regular McFarlane style art card.
I think this is a McFarlane figure.
I think it is.
Issued to anything. It's like the Jonah Hex is too, because it's got the super weird long legs. Like he likes to do.
And those, I can't tell because of the black, but those don't look like the normal DC Direct hips.
Mm-hmm.
Those almost look like ball hips.
Well, look at the logo too. It's crooked.
It also looks like the Batman '89 logo.
Those are new hips. Those from the waist up, it's the DC Direct figure.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah.
No,
I have that Batman with the shading. That's the same torso.
That Bat logo is way off.
An uneven logo?
No.
Oh, there goes your quality control.
Yeah.
Is it even Hot Toys quality?
Torso's the same though, and the arms are the same as because I have the DC Direct Batman of that costume with the blue shading on it, but the legs down is different.
That is one ugly articulation joint for the ab crunch.
That is.
Wow.
Agreed. That is.
At least he's posable, unlike the second version of Killer Croc.
Yeah.
Matt, your thoughts?
He's got the DC Direct.
Oh, I like it. I like all the DC Direct stuff he's doing.
He comes with the Jonah Hex head. Well, that's one thing with the Jonah Hex figure you found too. His face is not jacked up. I didn't even think about that. Was like fitting the hats into it. I didn't think about it. His face is not scarred up.
Jessica Morgan. There's a Goku. I don't know why. She wanted a Goku.
The Raj looks good.
I like the Raj. Raj.
Raj.
His name's Fred.
Larry.
That is Anubis right there.
And this is his brother Daryl. This is his other brother
Daryl, and Daryl.
Daryl Dixon.
interested in how they're doing the arms. That there's no articulation whatsoever in the wrist. You just interchangeable hands from the forearm.
Oh.
Gray Ghost. I like this.
I dig that.
Just because it was voiced by Adam West.
Mm-hmm.
I don't dig that they went diaper mode with him, but
It's
Well, choices.
what's also too, his thighs are longer than his shins. Let's see. What have we got? Let's see. Holophon. We got the Jonah Hex Build-A-Figure. Not bad looking for a McFarlane design figure. Except for I just looked at the knees; those are atrocious.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the deal is. Your thigh is not longer than your shin.
Yeah, out of that this way,
confirm.
I think the Gray Ghost is the only one I want. I don't really want the rest of them. I don't really care for Jonah Hex either. I mean, he's a nice looking, good looking character or figure, but I don't necessarily need him.
Yeah. That was from the Holothon. This was the big controversy. Everybody wants these. Been wanting a Savage Land Rogue forever, and everybody wants the Shauna the She-Devil because they go with Kazard and Zabu. And they made them extremely hard to get.
I would have just made a Savage Land Wave instead of doing that exclusive crap, because that pissed me off when I heard that.
I also don't at all understand why this is a Gamerverse.
I think it's something to do with the new game coming out. The Snap game.
Well, Snap's been out for a while.
Snap's an app on your phone.
Yeah, it's a card game.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. I've played it, but they don't use original art. They just use art from comics and other media.
And FYI, I'm just throwing this disclaimer out there. Savage Land Rogue, while I'm glad they made it, her face looks more like Hooker.
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that.
Or Blow Up Doll. I'm like, JB knows what I'm talking about, right, JB? Blow Up Doll? Yeah.
Don't say the other word for it. That's the one YouTube or the Facebook will have it fit.
Which one?
The one that looks like a real person.
Oh yeah, the
don't say it though.
Yeah. I won't say it. JB's no. See, look, he's already smiling. He knows. He's got one in the back room.
He's one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have one, but my uncle does.
There was whoa.
You missed out on your uncle.
He's got the funny story. He got it. He got it from.
He got it used.
No. I don't want to hear no.
How do you know you got it?
Because it was posted on Facebook.
Oh, gross! Jesus Christ!
His
It's
sister got
interesting
it
that
for
they
him.
tooled up a different top for Rogue. It's reversed from the China.
Yeah, the torn edges on the bottom are different too.
Yep, those are different. But the boots are different too.
Yeah, you know the secondary market, man. People are gonna jack that thing up.
This is going to be insane.
Somebody look for listings.
It almost kind of makes you want to get a premium account on the Pulse, but also they don't guarantee you to get one.
Yeah.
I got my premium Pulse. I'm gonna get that Revenge of the Sith 2-pack.
I like the effect piece for Sauron.
If you can order, if they allow you to order 2 of these, I'll pay you for one of these. If you can get one.
I'll pay you for one too.
Okay.
Copycat.
No, I won't pay him for one because I want that.
I only want one, but if I
I want that set.
I'll try and order
Are
a
you going to pay them $17 for it?
Yeah, JB already traded you a $30 figure for a $20 figure. So
I could have got you something more, but you didn't tell me. You said I need Duke.
that was completely unrelated.
Yeah.
I did get the pre-order for this.
That's some JB math right there as well. He didn't say he wanted anything else. I'm just going to assume that he's fine with taking the $20 figure for a $30 figure.
That's okay. I'll make up for it in the future.
I'm an asshole.
I'm gonna get my turn with his uncle's doll. So.
Oh, the Captain America Gamerverse versus Venom 2-pack went up for on pre-order on Walmart. It's sold out on Walmart, but you can still get it on Big Bad. They're like fan channels.
I ordered it on Amazon.
I did too.
This one was blocked to being a store exclusive, like the Psylocke and Thanos, which still pisses me off. And then they put the open pre-order up at like 8 o'clock in the morning or something like that.
He's got a hinge neck.
That's good because I hate when they replace the hinge with a double ball peg. People are like, you get out of your movement and swivel around with a double ball peg, but so you can't look up.
You can see it in the one. If you go to the previous picture, you can see the hinge on there.
Yep. There you can see the hinge on the cap right now. I'm pointing like you can see where I'm pointing at right here.
Yeah.
Right there. We get butterfly and a disc hinge neck.
They got it on the Venom too, so.
The Venom's got disc hinge?
Yep. Right there, you can see it on that picture.
Oh shit, they did fix it. That's a new torso. Upper torso, they got rid of the double ball peg because the Venom couldn't look it up before. Nice, good call. I didn't catch that.
This guy's got the animated one has a disc hinge.
Disc hinge, but the other one that released afterwards, the comic one with the new torso with this like this torso.
Yeah.
Has a double ball peg that don't move.
I need to fix this guy because he may have the disc hinge, but he don't look up either. So
He got a big noggin too.
He does.
But man, I'm glad they fixed that. These people like always bitching and moaning about not having a disc double ball peg. You can't look. I want my head tilt. If you hollow the bottom of the head out properly, you get the tilt. You don't disc hinge. But yep, I like this set. I ordered it. And
you know what I noticed? We don't have any background music.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
I don't hear anything.
It's because you're deaf.
No, it's muted on my end. I don't hear anything. I can hear you guys, but I don't hear the background music.
Playing. I can hear it.
It's playing right now. It was on a lull. It was quiet for a second, but it's there.
It dips down and starts back up.
Okay. Because I was like,
the thing with StreamYard, when you click the music, it don't turn off until you turn it off.
Okay.
This is a multi-pack. It went up for pre-order in Hasbro Pulse, which is great for people that missed out for it and bought the Ecto. Plus, the Egon, these three you can get pretty reasonable price on secondary market, or heck, some stores still have these in stock. But the Egon is insanely priced on the secondary market. He costs more than buying this 4-pack. People are like, "Oh, why is this $100?" It's like
because the actor is dead. That's why.
Yeah.
And there's no reason for it, man. You know, no reason for people to do that other than to capitalize on somebody else's death, which is just horrible.
He was going to be Egon.
It gives you a chance to get these again. Plus, they got better face decos now.
They still can't capture Bill Murray's likeness, though.
Yeah, the Bill Murray's likeness is not good.
Everybody else is good, but Bill Murray just has to have one of those faces like Mark Hamill. You just can't get his face right.
I wouldn't be surprised if they couldn't get his likeness right, so they're trying to do a caricature of him. Like, not do his face completely, but try to like caricature like we're seeing with the Burning Hammer stuff.
Freaking like story arc. How big are these files? There we go. Yeah, it's almost like a cartoon version of him.
That's why they probably don't have his likeness right. So they're trying to do him, but not quite all the way. So, because I can imagine Bill Murray not being cheap.
Has Drake from the Fountain of Youth. He still looks like this.
Ernie Hudson has aged very well for him.
Yes.
I think he's the oldest out of all the Ghostbusters too, and he has aged very well. Bill Murray, on the other hand, looks like he's older than everybody else, but he's actually, I think he's 1 year younger than everybody else.
We got some in-hand pictures of the new Lino figure. We got the Terry Claws and what's his face, Grizzlor. Grizzlor. But we finally got some nice, good, clear pictures of the Lino. I'm digging these figures. I like the.
They look good.
I like those this style figure anyway, the 5.5 stuff. And I'm glad to see the fact some of those early prototype pictures, they had like 3 dots, like a predator is shining his laser around on his head on the production figure.
You know, and
the skin tone looks better too.
I was going to say it doesn't look as orange or yellow as it did before.
Yeah, it was very yellowish looking.
Yeah, there you go. It's yellow.
This looks great.
It's good to know that the lion's not yellow anymore. He found his courage.
I like this. Was brilliant for them to actually make it where you can have the crossover parts and have the standard looks.
Yep. I mean, I don't know about you. I'm just leaving them as Thundercats. I'm not gonna.
Oh, absolutely.
All that Motu stuff is just gonna go in a drawer somewhere.
I wonder if they had to do the whole crossover concept had to be done for Mattel to release the retail because Super 7 stuff.
I mean, I got them on order here through my distributor.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I wonder if since Super 7's releasing these at retail now too, their deluxe figures where they were. Now Super 7's about to go under. But since they were releasing these, and we get this, which, of course, I think that is the Mattel figure. It might be the Super 7. I don't know.
That one looks to be Super 7. I have that figure here.
Yeah, as soon as I said that, I saw the claw and the shininess of the face.
Yeah, that's Super 7.
That one's Super 7, yeah.
But this is great.
They match up perfectly, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that one Super 7?
No,
these are Mattel.
Looks like Super 7 to me.
Oh, there's your...
King Collector's Super 7 will never go away. For some reason, people buy their crap.
Well, they're about to go under. They laid off a bunch of people. They blamed it on the tariff stuff, even though that decision happened before.
I think a lot of their Ultimates line, they ended up taking a bath on it.
Well, they overcharge what they make, even before we go on.
I mean, when you see Walmart and Targets don't carry their Super 7 stuff, it's basically specialty stores and comic book stores that'll carry it. I carry it, and I'm probably the only one in my area that carries that stuff. But it's not flying off the shelves.
Yeah.
You know,
when you buy the equivalent figure with just as much accessories, even better paint from NECA for $20-$30 less.
I just got these in. Well, here, I'm going to just turn it around so you can see the image. I got
those versions. figures. Oh, nice.
Yes, these have done very well here. You know,
that's their first departure too from the Motu style.
And they got new body new joints for their elbows and knees. So it looks like they walked right out of the cartoon. This wave has done very well. I had 8 sets. I'm down to 2 sets left.
If I could get those for 25 to 30 a piece, I would have been all over. But for 50 to 60 a piece,
yeah,
I want it so bad. But
this right here was $35, and I did a video of this not too long ago. and I mean it's not worth $35. They call it a deluxe figure, but there's nothing deluxe about it.
Well, their deluxe is actually their subline. Ultimate is their top line, and deluxe is their cheaper line.
Yeah. But you can't call it a deluxe if you're not going to give him any accessories. This is just mostly sculpted plastic with barely any paint.
Here, where I said
Deluxe is just.
I heard what you said about their sublines, but you can't call it deluxe.
Basic figure. It comes with
you can't call it deluxe.
It's cheaper. It's $35. That's what the deluxe line runs. They're cheaper figures. Their ultimates are their higher end figures, which do more stuff. They're not going to call it basic line.
That's why, like the Thundercats, like Tigra, minimal paint, very few accessories, no extra head.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You get the bare bones. That's it.
Well, this was 35, and he don't come with nothing at all.
Well,
Like,
we
he's
established
Didn't list the pin a bit.
we established that already, JB. Go back and find it. There you go.
I listened. I heard you.
I want those 2003 Ninja Turtle Ultimates. I don't want to pay $50 a piece.
Well,
We got these new
I have a
pre-orders.
whole set. If you want them, Seth, just let me know because they're not available anymore for me to order.
No.
Yep.
These pre-orders went up this week. We got the new Sergeant Slaughter with the Troop Builder grunt figure, like G.I. Joe. We finally got a G.I. Joe Troop Builder. We got the All Striker, the new retro bats, and Tiny Mercer that comes with Sergeant Slaughter.
I've got that striker on order already. I mean, just for myself, but I mean, I have it on order.
Yep, I did too. I ordered one. And I just ordered that, and I got the Sarge Mercer 2-pack. I mainly got to get the Sarge.
That Sarge actually looks really good in just all camo, you know?
I like it.
Yeah.
So
Plus,
it
he's got all new arms. They're pinless.
Yeah, it just looks good.
These glasses look better than the previous glasses.
He actually looks like he'd really be in the military, you know?
Yeah. I like to do head sculpt with the whistle.
What's your thoughts on these, Matt?
Matt loves them.
We talked about these last week, and
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
We got new pictures when the pre-orders went up.
My feelings have not changed. I like the cop one. He's too small. The Sergeant Slaughter looks great, but I don't want to pay for a 2-pack where I only give a crap about one of the figures because they screwed up the other figure.
Yep. They did a classic cartoon Mercer instead of modern, like Mercer where everybody wanted. The comic book is big. Old comic book is big. New comic book is big. The old
Well, it was also huge in the G.I. Joe movie. In the movie, he was the biggest of all Slaughter's Marauders.
And he's
now.
He's just a little bitty baby.
Someone point out it looks like they made Slaughter taller than his first figure. I think he's taller. It might just be his neck.
I dig the grenade launcher. I like the Vector.
I like the weapons loadout for the pack.
Yes.
Like,
I
if you
all
go
that.
to
Ad options.
Different covers.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah. He actually finally gave them like trigger hands this time too.
I like
The
that.
first release didn't have gun hands.
The suppressed pistol looks good.
Yep.
I don't remember. Did the original release come with a revolver?
Nope. He didn't have gun hands.
no,
I think that having that revolver, that's kind of classic, you know?
Yeah. Slaughter is using the new heavy duty body. Yep.
okay, it looks good. I pre-ordered it, so
For some
Yeah, I
reason,
did it
they
for
put
big bag.
The glasses, does he have a cigar in his mouth?
it's a whistle.
Oh, it's a whistle. I thought it looked like a cigar.
Now that would be a ballsy move.
Yeah.
Put a cigar in his
that
mouth.
would be.
I mean, that would be kind of cool, though.
It'd be appropriate, but they're never going to do it.
Yeah, of course. But
I like the Troop Builder. The Troop Builder looks good.
yes, that's smart for them to do.
Yep. Finally, we get like G.I. Joe Troop Builder. We've got tons of Cobra Troop Builders.
In a single pack. It's not a double pack with a figure that's.
Well, even for a two builder,
Now,
a double
McFarlane would make you have to buy different figures to get different heads.
But if they would have done a double pack, it would have been smart.
Yep.
I mean, either or. I mean, you're still going to buy two so you can have multiple characters.
Oh yeah. Well, it gives people too that's got a budget, not don't have a big budget. Then just buy the one figure.
Thank you.
Because they're already getting us with a 2-pack with the Sarge and Mercer.
Yeah.
Now I like the new bats, the accessories with the bat, the flamethrower, and the blast effect,
That's cool.
and we finally get clear chest plates with a bat.
I like the damaged visor.
Yep.
I like that one.
Well, that came originally with them, so.
Now, JB, you might want this one.
Mm.
Barbie series.
Yeah, JB's already got the life-size model on order.
I was reading about this. I didn't think it was real though. Like I saw on social media post that. I don't know.
Has a Barbie ever
You
come
do
with a weapon
know-
before?
Mattel owns both properties, right?
Yes.
So it's very easily possible.
I wonder if is this the first time that Barbie's ever come with a weapon?
I don't know.
I mean, if you're referring to the sword, I mean, she's always come with a sword.
Was it like a Barbie, like Barbie having a weapon?
Oh, a
Yeah.
Barbie.
Barbie.
Who knows?
Ken always.
I'll say.
The playset was first announced during Toy Fair June 27th. Will be available June 27th, but the Fright Zone means the release date a little bit later. Yeah, they pushed back the release date of the Fright Zone, which, yeah. I'm kind of mid on it anyway. I like Grayskull. I got Snake Mountain. Kind of really don't need anything else. I like the vehicles and stuff. But
Green Skull there. So
we looked at this once before, but every time I see it, it's like, man, this looks good. It was just curious what the price point's going to be on this thing.
It's going to be $100.
it says TBD. It doesn't say $100. It says TBD.
Because this is Mondo, ain't it?
Well,
So it's
TBD stands for $2 billion.
No, this will be 100 to 150 probably. I get the reference, Dr. Evil. I got the reference.
I wonder,
I
maybe
like it.
Because how
You
much
gotta
did they
look-
charge for their 6-inch Ghostbusters figures? How much did they charge for those?
They were $100.
Was it $100 a piece? $100 a piece? Okay.
And we get a little more picture, more teas with the two figures coming out on June 27th. The gold Deco Lady Death figure. I don't know what this one is. I don't know if it's another Chaos Comics character, which not Chaos, Coffin Comics. I keep calling Coffin Comics Chaos Comics. That's what they were at one time.
I'm gonna say Haxon. Ty West, it says, "Wow, didn't expect Haxon."
Excellent. Let's look this up. Maybe it's not Chaos Comics or Coffin Comics. I just cannot say that. But I'm curious. I'll get the Lady Death because I like that look. I've always been a Lady Death fan. I've got the original miniseries from way back when. We get to size comparison with their burning hammer figures. So, Bruce Leroy, Drunken Master.
Who
I'm
do we
sorry,
think is-
not Bruce Leroy.
That's Barney.
They need to do Show Enough. If they're going to
Hopefully
do Leroy, yeah.
Like they would sell more Shonuff figures than they would Bruce Leroy.
Absolutely. I will buy a Shonuff figure.
Who do we think is going to be the next Maximum figure? Are we going to get a Daredevil Maximum series?
Didn't they
I
say
need
I think it's going to be Deadpool next.
Deadpool works too, but we got to get a Daredevil Maximum.
Daredevil makes the most sense given what they're trying to do with the Maximum series with articulation and stuff like that. Daredevil makes the most sense. So it depends on which
I
way
think
they're
it's already
going.
been leaked, though. It is Deadpool.
I'll buy a Deadpool too, but
we need a Thor is what we need. A new Thor with a soft goods wired cape. Not a
Well, they
rubber
need to
cape.
do all the main liners. So I
Yeah.
mean, and eventually, I'm sure they will, because so far these figures are selling and selling well.
Right there. That right there. I don't want their Bruce Leroy until they make a Shonuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
I will buy both of them if they make Shonuff. Because who's the baddest in the land?
Shonuff, kiss my Converse.
Sure.
Well, gentlemen, it is that time of the night, and I will talk to you guys later. Until next time.
bye, Quinn.
This popped up in
I
like
can hear it now. Who's the
It might be.
master?
this popped up in a few of my feeds. This thing looks really cool.
Oh yeah, that's an
Attack on
Attack on Titan.
It does look like a Titan. Reminds me of like the female, the armored or female Titan.
Yeah.
Look at the articulation on that thing.
I've already got figures that scale with that here.
Be great for like people. What in the world?
Okay.
Oh my goodness, sir!
Wow.
Wendy's.
We'll close that one.
Okay.
Children, we
Oh,
apologize. We've been demonetized.
Oh, it does. There's
see.
a picture. It's got one.
I have a Han Solo that.
That was
scales
like
with
a raging Super Saiyan hard on. See the way his eyes were popping
it
out?
does. It comes with them. It's censored out right here.
Did you see the way his eyes are popping out of his head when you put the boner on him?
It's one of the accessories coming. I did not pre-check these pictures.
You still want it, Jared?
No.
JB's Uncle
Somebody
Des.
will want it. I would
put
let
him
you
in-
say if it didn't
You
have
can put
that.
him in the
Somebody,
display right next to your Hell Witch.
Yeah.
And then he has
Good.
a reason for the motor.
Price is only $32. So if you want to figure with a giant. Hey. What kind of accessories does this figure come with?
Like what?
All of the accessories that you would expect a
what
naked
is
man to
the-
come with.
What is the idea behind the display where you would need that? Like what display are you putting together where you need a
I could
skinless
see
dude with a skinless
now.
hard on?
Okay, I could see a school
Oh, here we
teacher
go.
probably had this.
No, JB,
JB.
you can't show that to a school.
A school.
kid.
No, I could
JB.
see a school teacher. Oh,
You notice
like at
the
the
listings on their website don't show those accessories.
like at the list, like at the listening.
I'm glad you're not a teacher.
Me too.
That is.
JB's like, we're going to
Horrifying.
today class,
Hey.
we're going to watch this anime called Legend of the Overfiend.
Hey, it is a human muscle body, so they're gonna include that.
Today we're gonna watch something called hentai, class.
I don't know where a hen gets a tie, but
He's trying to bend over so he can grab it.
he's got to remove 2 ribs for that first.
I mean, maybe it's a training doll.
JB would get fired.
Yep, I would get fired. Yeah.
We'll get back to the JB's
no.
There's the picture again.
What the
They
hell?
needed some Spider-Man webbing.
The web ball out of the.
Hey,
maximum-
you can put your Charles Xavier in front of him.
Oh yeah.
I like
I
that.
just saw the I thought it was a good looking figure until I saw it. It's like, yeah, I don't need a figure with it.
Just take the Spider-Man webbing that comes with the Maximum and say he's spinning webs.
You don't. Nope.
For those at like 1/10 scale, this looks great.
There you go.
Yeah, you could do that. That'd work.
This is a fantastic looking Daredevil.
Oh, I love that. 1/10 scale. Come on, guys. Just like that, my night is ruined.
Full price, only $36 too.
Make it an inch shorter, and I would have. I'd have been all over.
What? What?
What?
Where are you going
What?
with this?
Yeah.
What?
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 Make what an inch shorter? What?
The balls.
Huh? Go back to
I
that
can't-
humanoid picture. He wants to
I
see that
can't
human
have an
model.
action figure that's bigger than me.
Go back to the human model. He wants to look at that again.
I think JB wants to go back to the human model.
He's about ready to throw out Plastic Man.
Yes.
Can be his two favorites. So, anybody in the chat, if you're watching on JB's channel, buy that figure to him and send it to him.
JB will love you long time.
This is
If
great.
anybody buys me that figure, I will review it, but I'll probably send it back afterwards.
Listen to me.
It will be stickier when you get it back.
Plastic Man's gonna get some new accessories.
Ah.
That's a great, for $36, man. That is a great looking figure.
Now, how tall is it? 1/10 is what scale?
7 inch.
McFarlane.
Now,
Oh,
if he's in
Well, that,
crouch
Whoa.
pose, he might not look too bad.
well, that makes sense because again, it is using the NECA body, ain't it? Like the male NECA body.
Necka.
This is what the Flash one was looking at. Or maybe with this one. JB, are you getting some articulated feelings?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good, man.
JB
Matt's
has
getting articulated feelings. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Well, he does have his personal
his pipe.
electronic.
There you go, JB. Look there.
Yeah, he's blowing his pipe. Look at him. He's blowing his pipe. Look
It's
at
not.
him. Look at
It's
Matt.
not a pipe, JB. It's a personal electronic nicotine inhalation system. You know what that's abbreviated to?
Penis.
Mm-hmm.
This is that Batman figure that everybody's like,
The NR one, I almost bought it, but
look at
I don't
that.
like that version of Batman enough to pay. If it was a comic book Batman, I'd have bought it in a flash.
Is that a DC?
Shit, you don't like Nolan trilogy?
I don't like the Nolan trilogy. No.
Oh.
I think the Nolan trilogy would have been better if Heath Ledger didn't die, because the third movie was supposed to be like the trial of the Joker.
The Nolan trilogy are good movies, but in my opinion, they are absolutely terrible Batman movies. I do not like that version of Batman. He is a terrible detective and he's a terrible fighter. Those are the two things that Batman's supposed to be good at. And he doesn't do either of them.
We looked at everything here.
I'm passionate about it, okay?
I think we looked at everything that's come out.
Did I ask you? No, I didn't ask you.
Does anyone need some
You guess
shoulder
what? We
pads?
haven't looked at BotCon stuff. It's like what did I say earlier? What's going on? BotCon's happening this weekend.
Anyone need some shoulder pads? They're enormous.
We get a new furry toy, Pure A Toys. Wukong.
What you done, Sith? You said enormous. Look at my Deadpool now. Look at it. Look at what you done. You said enormous. Now you got his eye. Now you got his eyes going
Oh,
buggy.
JB, here's your figure again.
Enormous.
JB, you're talking about enormous. Here's your figure again.
Oh,
yeah.
it comes in black.
Look at him.
Does that one come with a bigger member?
I don't know. JB, you went to that one?
JB, I never said anything about enormous.
I don't know. Deadpool's impressed, but I'm not.
JB's mind was on like on this figure.
JB was thinking enormous. I never said enormous.
This one, they left a little flaccid one on there.
Yeah.
Look at those bug eyes, though. Those eyes.
He's a grower, not a shower.
We get the Nightmare Batman from the Snyderverse.
I like that. Those pants look good. They look like they scale well. They sit well.
Muff Toys makes some really good stuff.
I wanted that Muff Toys protector. I wanted it so bad. And it was sold out. It's gone.
The Defender Metropolis. I've been toying with getting that one, but he uses the Atom Body.
Yeah.
It's very expensive too, though. Oh, that looks a little racist.
It does. That's he looks like
seeing how it's made by a Chinese company, so is it though?
it must be okay. He looks like a character out of Mulan, though, like straight out of the cartoon. Is that one of those blockies?
Yes, I showed out the box earlier. I got the whole set, like a Blockies
I
set.
had the Optimus at Walmart. I thought about getting it, but
So Sith.
yes.
What Avengers do you need?
I need a regular. I need a regular Iron Man. The only Iron Man I have is the Ultimate, and then I just ordered the Model 1. It'll be coming in the mail.
That was Prequels Wave 2.
The only Avengers I have are Cap, Thor, and Ultimate Iron Man, and Hulk now. Hulk will be here soon.
Okay, I'm just trying to remember this.
Sentinel Toys is doing Spider-Punk.
Yeah, I like the Spider-Punk with the mask, but I'm not a big fan of this version of Spider-Punk.
I don't know how you get that much hair in this mask.
It's a movie.
So
it's a movie.
Does the mask have Time Lord technology?
It's the same portal
Is the mask
technology
bigger on
as
the inside than it is on the outside?
basically the portals that they use to jump between multiverse, the multiverse. That's what's inside the mask. So his hair is just in a different universe.
Are we really asking a question when Andrew Garfield had a giant head of hair and his mask covered up his whole head? Andrew Garfield had a stack.
Does he have hair that big?
He doesn't have hair anywhere near that big.
He didn't have that hair that big,
Andrew
but I agree with
hair
you.
Actually compressed down inside of a mask. Yes.
I agree with you.
This
That
hair
don't
will
make
not.
sense.
This hair will not.
I agree with you. But again, it's just
No, you did
we're
not.
just
You
supposed to take the movie.
just disagreed with me. Now, when I countered you, you said, I agree with you.
Oh, we're all having fun here, folks. We're all having fun tonight. That's what it's all about.
Let's see. Cannonball. It does kind of look like a G2 repaint of Trailbreaker, like from New Age. It does look like that. I'm not sure if it is, but there's our weird human figure that JB wants really bad.
No, I need to find is a Black Widow. That's what I need to be getting.
Oh, you want a Black Whip, huh? You go, whoo! This is cool. I hope it looks like we're getting new Guyver figures. I love the Guyver design. Talking about JB, we can't hear a word you're saying right now. Not JB, I'm sorry, Sith. Sith, your sound is dead.
Oh. You know, there's a big difference between Guyver and MacGyver. I know that now. Yeah. These guys don't show up anywhere at all in MacGyver.
Yeah,
I was very disappointed.
They don't use just paper clips to find stuff and open doors and disarm a nuclear bomb with a paper clip.
No.
We lost JB.
Did. Rest in peace.
He got to go try to find where to order that figure at.
He crashed his car. I like the Spider-Punk when he was wearing like the House of M style suit with the vest over it, and it didn't have the big. His spikes were a bit more, smaller. I like that version of Spider-Punk better.
One thing Japan does well is giant mecha. These things look really cool. Very impractical, but they look cool. You know what we need? There's a company going to be making a new Big O figure. We need really nice figures from Big O, like a lot of action figures.
I need some SWAT cats.
SWAT cats?
With the jets, I will attach them to my ceiling and have them flying around. I don't care.
There's the Superman Matt was talking about earlier. The head sculpt is great. The rest of the figure looks great.
I wonder if you could take that and put the McFarlane head sculpt on
Problem
it.
is, this is a whole lot bigger than McFarlane.
Sometimes McFarlane's heads are the wrong size, so.
But they're usually too small.
Well, it could be too small.
There's more of the Guyver figures we were looking at. I'm actually looking forward. I want this Guyver. I don't know much care about the other Guyvers, but I want the main Guyver.
Yeah.
But that one looks cool too, though. Definitely looking forward to that.
Hey, Matt, you're going to be late for your other
No, he
chat?
He did.
I did it before. I'm adjusting my time.
You're a time lord.
I am a time
Yeah.
lord.
Or time master.
I'm a master debater.
We get the X-Transbots, so they're the Decepticon Target Masters Masterpiece scale, which...
It is 2025.
I mean,
It's acceptable.
Look, people have the right to make and buy those. They just shouldn't. I just don't want them in the restroom with my daughters. Okay.
Keep them away from kids.
Yeah, and they shouldn't be playing in regular sports.
What? Lost. I'm talking about Transformers.
No, you're talking about transbots.
X-Transbots.
Yeah.
That's the company that makes
Even if they're no longer trans, they still, they shouldn't be in the restroom with my daughter. So.
You're saying if an X-Transbot enters the restroom?
I like the
with my
Guyver figures,
kid?
but they're have always been way too pricey. Yes, that's why I don't have any of the very pricey figures. Like, especially once they hit the secondary market, they're insanely overpriced.
If an X-Transbot enters the restroom with my child, they're going to meet my version of the Muscle Man.
Your dick? What? I don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's what they always say.
Anyway,
You should.
I am
yeah.
actually looking. I'm kind of looking forward to getting these things. I haven't ordered any of them yet, but it's very tempting. The thing is, they're doing both the cartoon versions and toy versions. Figuring out which one you want. Changing subject back.
Why, Jared? Why you change the subject? What's the matter?
We got the Decepticons from the same company, which I'm not going to mention the company anymore.
Don't be X-Transphobic.
We got
okay?
Bone Crusher and Scavenger. They're calling Razor and Gravedigger. Man, I wish I missed the pre-order on the original release of this. It didn't have the red stripes. I don't like all this red stripes. I like it when it's more. Didn't have the big giant wing on the back. It's just a plain car. I liked it.
You don't want to be part of the big wing gang?
The ram horn, I'm really looking forward to. The bot mode looks fantastic with this. I just hate I missed the regular version. So I don't want all that stuff on it.
$145. Ouch.
Does it?
Says MSRP 145.
Yep. Ram horns to be announced. To be determined. BotCon exclusive. We got the Tiger repaint of Ravage. Y'all just run the chat.
Ruined or fixed?
I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I can't say that.
Another company doing Masterpiece as Constructicons, but the Ocular Max, which is the same company that these figures here. These are actually perfect transformations. There's no combiner parts. Everything's configured inside the robot itself.
Well, it's not uncommon for the X-Transbots and the Delete Us to
This
go
is
inside.
Ocular Max. This is Mastermind Creations.
Well, I know, but
Different company. Now this one I'm really wanting. I want the ram horn. Their cassettes have been really good. These are their cassette mode, the cassette tape mode, are 1/1 scale, old school like cassettes.
yeah, but does it play demonic music when you put it in the cassette player?
Yeah.
I have a
play it
cassette player.
backwards. You got to play it backwards.
I have a cassette player. I can test that.
Now this one I've been really looking forward to. I always liked ram horn. Like the old like cassette tapes were like very like lacking because they were just basically one dimensional.
They were cool though.
they were cool.
Cassettes were like when I was a kid, because we've talked about this before, because the Transformer stuff I liked, but I didn't collect as much as other things. But one thing I did like was the cassettes and all the mini bots. Like I really liked the smaller line of stuff that they had, and so like I would always pick that stuff up. What sucked about the cassettes is half the time you couldn't get the cassettes unless you bought whatever figure it was with. But like I don't know, I always as a kid, I think part of it had to do with the fact that I actually had one of those, one of the original. What did they call it? They named it something different when they sold off the rights to Hasbro, but they changed the name. I can't remember what it was, but the original Takara watch, what was the name of it? They call it something different. It wasn't a Takara. They changed the name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like something
and they had the regular robot, and they had the other one that I had was the jet, the one that transformed into a little F-15. And I don't know, there was just something about the small transformable ones that I always liked better than the larger stuff.
I dig that Porsche.
This is a BotCon exclusive from Ramen Toys. It's a repaint of their Not Mask, the Minka line, which this is painted up to look like Stunticon Transformers. Which, maybe, I know they're the Makinka line, wherever they said that has a certain meaning for it. I think it would be another the Elm and stuff like masks, that thing.
Yeah.
I think it would be hilarious if they just called the damn line helmet. They don't wear masks; they wear freaking helmets.
I'm one of the weird guys. I like the Porsche 928. So.
Oh, they're good looking cars.
I love them. They're the least Porsche looking Porsches out there. That's part of
why I like them.
It's not... I got a question.
I got an answer.
Do you though? Why
Possibly.
is it some people are already getting the Game Reverse Psylocke?
I don't know. I wish
There's already videos online. There's already reviews pop up online. People now I did see that in the UK people are finding it on store shelves. Didn't it just go up for pre-order a week ago?
Yeah.
Yep. Went up for pre-order last week and sold out in 7 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta wait till freaking October to get my Captain America Venom 2-pack.
Mm-hmm.
This is bullshit.
It's not acceptable.
In Japan, it was called Chronoform. That robot watch. Here we go. Takara Chronoform watch review. Watch robot or which robot? That don't sound right.
AK says he had a Voltron robot watch that transformed.
Voltron.
Quartz. Ultra rare vintage. If you put all the buzzwords in there, you can charge more money. So.
I just had the regular black one, but it was cool. And then I had the little, I think it was like an F-15 turned into a little F-15 one. I like that. Cool.
I'm still waiting for the Optimus Prime anime girl one to go on pre-order.
Magic Square is doing another release of their Optimus Prime with very grimy battle damage one.
With a Japanese flag for a logo.
No, they can't use an Autobot logo.
So mine has a empty hole. Need to get the magnetic one. The magnetic logo for that Optimus is like $50.
Oh, this just released. I actually paid the balance on my pre-order. It's another version of this, but it's got more upgrades. It's got the trailer, got the swappable Megatron arm, interchangeable chest plates. Plus, notice too, this one has, like the officials, got screw holes and stuff. This one doesn't. They filled all that stuff in. They gap fillers. Interchangeable heads. Yeah, I agree. Magic Square's got one of the best Optimus Primes out there right now. That one company actually KO'd it, made it like 18 inches tall. You can actually swap it out for like the episode where Starscream pretends to be Optimus to film a video. Which was that the first instance of AI making a fake video? But you get so many more accessories with this, and you got upgrades to the figure. One thing I don't like about the official and like this one here, like this one, the cheap one, you can see like the little pegs where these transition windows plug into the window. They fixed that with this new version. A lot of cool upgrades to it. It's like it's going to be better than the actual official one. With all the stuff you get. Behold my stuff. Now, love the fact you can actually swap the arm out to recreate the Skybound Comics. It's cool. I like it.
It's legitness.
I think that's all we have, isn't it? I think there was something else I completely forgot, but I don't know. But we were. Seemed like something on here I saw and I forgot. No. Nope, I think we're good. Well, you got to work tomorrow, don't you, Mr. Matt?
Yep. Got to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Man, did you ever read Thor books?
Yeah.
Seth, you just want to go ahead and do the show?
Yeah, I got to get some sleep.
Matt, does it help to know that we've already got the next story picked out?
No. No,
It's only 8 issues.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was like 13 issues. Well, 14 if you read the extra Thor issue. I read it in like easily like in a day.
Mm,
It's comics, so it's not really that hard.
it's terrible. It's awful. Hardest work I've ever done in my life. But you have to transform the X-Trans bot live on stream.
This is a little pocket toy that had as a gun and a pellet. Yeah, you can't have like pellet guns and stuff anymore. It's like the kids. I remember like we had those disc shooters, like those little round discs, like little frisbees.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They shot well too.
I'm surprised Nerf guns still exist. Honestly.
The Shogun Warriors, they would give you a black eye. They were like an actual fist that shot across the room and like
Shoot your eye out, kid.
get your little brother to come over like, hey, check this out.
Bluetooth punch. Mm-hmm.
Toys are not as dangerous as they used to be. That needs to go back.
I blame wand darts.
Tonkas you could use like for home defense. They were like solid metal. Yep, I used to have like a whole bunch of Tonkas, and I could like take like all the mining equipment, and I went on the mountainside actually. I made a strip job. But we used a bulldozer, made roads. But, all right. Well, I guess that's all we got for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really think of anything. Oh, the cop for the Gyarados Classified. There's some people saying that's why the stream got canceled this week for the Yoga Dream stream. With the stuff that's going on, people will help me at controversy because they're releasing a cop figure, which I think is bullshit.
Yeah.
Show us Transformer of the Week, please. I got my G1 Fort Max. He's always awesome. A childhood one I got from.
How about toddler-sized one?
Oh, that is nice. And, well, Keaton Collector said that people are starting to get their Steel Fortress 4-foot tall Metroplex. That thing's been pre-ordered for was $1,000, but now it's $1,500. That's crazy. I'm hoping they pull the change out the veiny forearms from the sleeves. They're going to swap it out for the other veiny things from that skin figure. With the eyes popping out. JB got RT got feelings and had to leave.
You did. Well, he froze up for a little bit.
See, put out a lot of that.
It's a little disc-like. I got it for like $20 at Walmart. It's like for phone streaming, but it's just the right size to set up over my monitor.
Oh, I was talking about your shelf lights.
Oh, these are off of Amazon. These are just disc lights that I wired up.
They put up light.
I gotta get another one for this corner, and then probably one or two more for these.
If you get a chance, send me a link. I wouldn't mind put some lights on these shelves.
Okay, they weren't very expensive. I think they were about $40 for six lights.
Nice.
Yeah, and they're super easy. They just plug in, and they're app controlled. So you download the app and.
Oh yeah, it's not a show unless Matt pulls something off the shelf and knocks a whole roll of stuff over.
Nope, ain't doing it.
Nope, do it.
No.
Dude, pull down your Optimus and transform them real quick.
I don't have any more Transformers.
Oh my goodness!
I got rid of all of them when I moved. Not that I had that many. But no. Now, I'm not pulling anything off any shelf unless it's in like the front row. Then maybe.
What about your chode? You want to grab your chode?
No. That ain't going to happen. Sorry.
You'll pull your chode out?
I put a link to it in the
stand right chat. Where he's at. Now.
Nice. And the multicolor too.
Yeah, they're RGB. I've got the app right here, so I can change it behind me. It's really nice because you can just once the app connects. Come on.
What other colors do I have?
Did I make a liar out of me?
You do like
very Christmassy.
Yeah.
Christmas that is one issue. These all have to be the same color. You can't.
Well, after having way too many problems at the last house, decided every shelf was going to be its own section. I'm not tying them together anymore, even if it costs me a little more money, because if I ever have to replace these, they go out from time to time. I don't want to have to mess with more than one shelf.
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that shit no more.
Well, this one will. It's got a little thing over here, and it'll pick up sound. And if you play music, they can flash to whatever you're playing. I don't know why you would want that, but
seizure mode. We need some of the Blade techno music.
Yes. I don't know. I usually just leave them on white. So
I just have them sit there and fade in and out and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the ones I do with these cost about $10 for each shelf. So each shelf cost me about $10 on Amazon.
Yeah. My whole setting costs $40, $45. And the controller has places for 2 or 3 more lights. So if I buy another set, I can just plug them in, and that'll match. Or you could buy another controller and have them set to different colors if you want to. But these all have to be the same color because they all go through the same controller.
Very cool.
Yes, Sith red.
Sith, Knox Cannon says ought to go play some Helldivers 2 for democracy.
Hey Matt, did you get my text about the 8-player mod?
Yes, and I can't get it to download. It keeps downloading a file that's a RAV file.
RAR
file or something like that.
Yeah, you have to you extract it like a zip file. That's the file that you want.
It's an old compression format called WinRAR.
I don't even have it. It shows up as just a read file when I download it. It doesn't have an option to extract.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, I got it.
I downloaded it, but it's like there's nothing there. It
well,
says
actually, you are old enough where you should know what a RAR is.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Once you get it extracted,
you're old enough where we went through all the different technologies.
It's not a compressed file. Like in that video that I watch, it shows it pop up as a compressed file that needs to be extracted.
Mm-hmm.
That's what RAR is.
This is not downloading as a compressed file, so there's nothing to extract.
Well, I'll see if I can send you the uncompressed version. I don't know, but once you have the folder, it's just drag and drop over to the other thing, and then you have to go into Steam and change the launch settings a little bit. And like that video gives you a good step by step. It's
just at a certain point in the video, it's doing something that when I download the file off the website, it's not doing the same thing as what it's showing in the video, so I can't go past that point.
Yeah. WinRAR is a free pro app that you can download a program onto your computer.
Look,
They'll ask. They will ask you to.
What's weird though is
this is what the file looks like when it downloads.
Yeah, so right click on it. Right click.
Yeah.
On it.
And there's no unzip or extract option for this type of file. Well, you can't see it, but I've right-clicked on it, and it's not there.
What happens if you just double-click on it?
It pops up a thing that says, "How do you want to open this file?" And it says,
Which
"Look at
is weird because modern-day Windows."
Yeah, I can extract it without WinRAR.
You can actually extract it without downloading WinRAR.
AK says to change the file name to zip. That might work. I do that all the time with JPEGs. Just
.zip.
All right, let's see if that works. Cannot complete. Wait. Compressed zip folder is empty. Yeah. It says the folder's empty. So, I don't know. But I ain't gonna fuck with it right now. All right, gentlemen, I have to go to bed.
Let's see. Let me give you some PTSD right away. Here. We'll
fuck no.
Let's go to the character creator.
No, we ain't doing that ever again in my life.
Oh, it's like spazzing out though. Oh man. I'll stop.
I will make a folder on Google Drive, and I'll just put those files uncompressed in there, and then you can download them from there.
Okay.
Yeah, I just saw like the City of Heroes is now 21 years old. And it's free to play.
It's now legal to drink.
Yeah. Anyway, we need to discuss the comic review. When we want to do it. Seth and I can go ahead and do the first run if you don't want to read the Thor.
Yeah, just go ahead and do it without me, because I don't know when I'm gonna. I've had no days off since last Saturday, and
we wait the next Saturday, then Matt and be like, "We're talking about the new TV show coming out." Did you read the comic?
Yeah. I don't know.
I told you in the messages, if you when you download and play with all 8 survivors, there are so many special undead. Like, I had like 30 special undead alone, and that's just on single player. It was non-stop.
I need to check out Steam. I haven't played anything new. Y'all doing the Left 4 Dead. When you start doing that, it's like, man, I might as well log out.
You should get Left 4 Dead 2. You'll be able to play with us. Because we'll have 8 slots.
Going in and let Matt shoot me.
Yeah.
How long does the character creators?
Character creators are non-existent. I also made a Steam like group of mods I can send you the link to. It's basically Left 4 Dead 2 remastered. It like changes out all the weapon models and stuff for higher res, more modern looks. The Deagle doesn't look like a giant toy anymore.
Well, worse, we'll just have to all join your game.
Yeah, we could do that too.
If I can't figure out how to get it downloaded.
Yeah, because I've already got it. I've already got it going, and I've got it set to 8-player lobby, so everyone can just join the lobby right away. Okay.
Alrighty, I think that's going to call it for the night. We have gone for 2.5 hours. And
I'll have a whole lot more stuff to show off next week.
You know what? Takes a little more than 2.5 hours to read. Blood and Thunder.
All right, I gotta go to bed, guys.
All right,
crash.
See you, Matt.
Later. Y'all have everybody in the chat. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. Always a pleasure. Especially everybody hanging on to the last 10, 20 minutes. Just rambling on.
Well, it really devolved as soon as the Muscle Man showed up. That's where the game. That's where the chat.
We lost JB after that. But so you want to do the comment talk tomorrow night?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sounds like a plan.
We actually will do it tomorrow night. Maybe JB will join us.
Maybe, since he's read half of the story at least.
Yeah, he read like the 4 Thor books, and out of the 13 books you're supposed to read.
The second or third book, he had to have been so confused. Like, what on earth is going on?
Even has little things continue from so and so issue. It is confusing when you type in that Blood and Thunder. It only shows those 4 Thor books. And yet you need that reading order that we sit in different ones like a film, and you still. All right. Let's call it a night. And we'll catch y'all. I'll chat it up. We'll be talking comics tomorrow night. We all have a good one.
See ya.
Ninja vanish.